So, did you know that when Chatterkick started, I had just found out that I was gonna have a baby? Let me tell you the story. So, 8 years ago, you're 7, but this is right before you were born. I found out I was pregnant with you. I was at the chamber and I said, I'm gonna start a new business. And so I got all ready to start a new business, and then the doctor said, you're gonna have a baby too. Then I started Chatterkick right in February, and then I wasn't feeling very good because when you are pregnant, sometimes you get sick, and it's tricky when you're just starting to have a baby. But I pushed through and I got the business going. I was getting a little bit bigger of a belly, and then remember that I found out that I had some complications, and we were really worried about you. It was very scary, and luckily I had really amazing doctors, and I had people helping me with Chatterkick and a lot of support. And then you were born. Do you remember how many weeks you were when you were born? 34 weeks. So you were born quite a bit early. And you came out and you were healthy and happy, but you were just really tiny. And so you stayed in the hospital a little bit longer than Mom did, but I had just started a business. So I had to kind of go get to work right away still. So I had to kind of do both. Luckily all the grandmas helped us, and grandpas and family. But I had to have you next to me when I was working. I was emailing, and you were just a quiet little baby with all that hair. And I would put you right next to my computer and on one of those little like boppy things. And you would just sit there and look at me, and then I'd be typing away, emailing away, and you just let me work, and then you go nap. You didn't really fuss much. I was worried because you never cried, but thank goodness everything was okay.
What do you love doing that makes you feel the happiest?
Being with my friends.
I love to watch my friends who now work at the company be the best versions of themselves.
What are you most proud of?
I'm proud that at the school we get like little awards, and I got one.
I think I'm proud of the fact that I am able to create something that other people like just as much as I do. That Chatterkick isn't just something that I enjoy working at, but other people like working at, that we can make a difference in people's businesses, and we enjoy working with both our clients and our teammates.
What advice do you have for kids younger than you so that they can be the best version of themselves?
I would probably tell her to be kind to others and always tell the truth.
That's great advice.
What would you tell businesses younger than Chatterkick?
I would say that you have to really care, that you have to really care about your people, you have to really care about your clients, and you have to really care about your family, which you're leaving at home late some nights. And it's a lot of hard work. You got to make sure that people want what you're selling and you are well positioned.
If you could be like anyone in the world, who would you want to be?
A cat.
You'd be a cat. What if you had to be a person? You could be any person in the world. Who would you want to be?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift? If that could be any business in the world, I think we would still be Chatterkick. I think that's why I built a business, that I wanted to work for my friends and with my friends. So it worked.
Of all the things you learned so far in school, from your parents, from everybody, what do you think will be most helpful for when you're a grown-up?
My mom teaches me that there can be some very dangerous things when you have a phone.
Oh, okay. That's good advice.
Yeah. Just knowing that if we can always in some ways act like a startup and try to be quick and fast and agile. I think that will serve us very well, and I don't want to lose that as we get older as a business.
Lola, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher.
What kind of business do you want to be when you grow up?
We want to be the business that's the most relevant in whatever time that looks like. We feel like social media is the way of the world, and it's the way that we communicate, and so we want to continue to evolve like the platforms evolved and like people's behaviors evolve.
Lola, if you could make one rule that everyone in the world had to follow, what rule would you make?
I would make not watching TV in the morning, because sometimes like if you have school, you could be really late, or you could then get tired and wouldn't get ready for school. You would just look at the screen.
Okay. If you could make one rule that everyone on social had to follow, what would it be?
Be kind. The end. That's an easy one. If there's one rule on social media or in any place in the world, it's just be kind. Treat others like you want to be treated, right? Isn't that the golden rule?
Yep.
Who is your hero?
Probably my mom.
Oh, that's nice. I think my Chatterkick hero, or my hero is my mom and you and my grandmother and all. I think the amazing people that have came before me. But for Chatterkick, I definitely look up to those businesses that have kept evolving, kept being relevant, always are doing something different, but yet still feel cool and young at heart.